Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tarleton. It is the short go-round performance right inside the Tarleton Doty Rodeo Complex. My name's Ben Clements, along with Farron Lucero, and I'll be calling the action along. It is going to be a great night of rodeo here. How about it, Farron?
Well, let's see if I'm going to get along a little better right there as we get everything squared away. Friends, it is Championship Saturday here in the Lone Star region. What you're going to witness here tonight, you're going to witness event champions. You're going to witness region champions. Whole lot of titles are going to be paid out tonight, and champions will be crowned. When it's all said and done, it's going to be a little hard to be a little humble.
Oh, man, and we're ready for a great night of rodeo right here. Let's start it off by saying thank you to some of our proud national partners of the National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association. Thank you to Cactus Ropes as we salute Cactus Ropes as the official rope of college rodeo.
Oh, that Sport and Ranch there in Wyoming, we appreciate them and all that they do as we bring in their banner.
Also, a thank you to Cinch Jeans and Shirts. Lead, don't follow with Cinch. Cinch up, it's short round.
Hey, and Hillomatic Training Systems, it's that perfect practice that makes perfect. You want to make it Hillomatic.
And for the best all around, make it a Resist-All hat. Resist-All, we live it every day.
And visit Casper, Wyoming. Casper, the home of the College National Finals Rodeo. And tonight, that is the goal, ladies and gentlemen. We will be taking some great cowboys and cowgirls to the big show of Casper.
That's right. It is also Hall of Fame night here at Tarleton Rodeo, 60 years strong. And I tell you what, it is going to be a great evening. We moved indoors out of the rain. We're going to scrunch up and be a little more cozy. So if you're sitting by somebody you don't know, reach around over there and say hello. Greet yourself. Meet them, because we got rodeo right here, and you're going to want to get to know your neighbor. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to start our rodeo off in the right way. Farron, how about with an invocation?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please at this time rise to your feet. Gentlemen, if you have your hats on. Gentlemen, if you would please remove cover. Bow your heads and pray with me. Father God, we just thank you for the moisture. We thank you for this opportunity to be here and enjoy the sport of college rodeo. Thank you for all the friends and family, Father God, that have come here to watch these cowboys and cowgirls, the rodeo fans as well. We just pray a hedge of protection for everybody out there. May we just enjoy this rodeo and this time with one another. For our cowboys and cowgirls, may they compete safe and free from harm and to the best of their abilities. Please, Father God, just watch over every head of livestock as well as every one of these horses, Father. Help us to be great stewards of these animals. Thank you for all the many blessings that you have already bestowed upon us. And Father God, we just pray to be better parents to our children and better children to our parents. Be with the leaders of our country. May they seek your advice and seek your counsel, and may your will be done. Father, we pray for our men and women in our armed forces that are fighting near and fighting far. We pray for a safe and immediate return, Father God. Be with them and their families. And be with our first responders in their day-to-day jobs. And we ask this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Well, at this time, we're going to bring in the American flag, the red, the white, and the blue banner. And that flag, it flies for freedom, flies for honor, and it flies for glory. But most importantly, it flies for one nation that is united under one God. And so as you look at that flag tonight, and as you listen to our Star-Spangled Banner, I want you to stand up a little straighter, a little prouder, and a little taller, because we live in the land of the free and the home of the brave. Ladies and gentlemen, here is our national anthem. It's time to rodeo on a Saturday night as we bring in Miss Riley Abel with our banner for the Tarleton Texans. Oh, yeah, and how about that, ladies and gentlemen? Riley Abel with that flag is your all-around champion in the women's division right here. All right, we're going to get into the bareback bronc riding. We're going to start with a cowboy by the name of Clay Greenslade. Farron, this is a cowboy.
He's the all-around leader coming into the region of the Lone Star as our cowboy pick-up men come on in. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the man on the sorrel, T.J. Bolander. Paul Peterson on the Palomino, and hanging out in the shadows, it's Travis Edwards. It's bareback riding time as we get ready at the Ameritex Buck and Shoot. Let me tell you about these cowboy style. Hey, they like it wild. Rodeo fans, make some noise.
Oh, you bet. Here we go. Clay Greenslade is going to ride this bucking horse to the entire 8 seconds right there. Clay Greenslade going to be in there. The horse guarded Logic from our friends at Calgary.
And Calgary brings us some of
We're going to be at 81 points, Farron.
Whoa! Way to kick it off. He come in marking 70 points. 151, his total on 2 head. Remember, the ones with the most points when it's all said and done will be your champion.
All right, we're going to slide right down the line right here, and we're going to go to a cowboy that sets number 10 in our region. Here is Caden Flanagan out of Weatherford College. All right. As we get set to watch this guy on a Calgary bucking horse. All right, thank you to our friends from Abbott Electrical Contracting. Here is Caden Flanagan. He was 71 points in the first round.
These Calgary bucking horses, the best in the business, not some of the best. Hey, take a look at our man making sure we're not going to miss this one out. Scream and shout, rodeo fans. Oh, man.
Uh-oh, Flanagan's in trouble, and he has to reach down and double grab. We are going to be a no score for Caden Flanagan. We're going to be a no score. We're going to slide across the way. Now, here's a storyline, Farron. Here is Garrett Blackwell from Sul Ross State University. He sits number 4 in the region. They take the top 3.
That's why this is so important. This is the final rodeo. There are no more chances. Should he win the round and the average, that'll be 60 points for the average. Garrett Blackwell. We're coming out of the Boot Barn Buck and Shoot. Sul Ross represented in that red. 74 points is what this cowboy marked in the long round. Remember, 151 points right now on 2 is leading it all.
Well, and of course, the bucking horses that we've got right here belonging to Calgary as we get set to watch this one right here. Ooh, man, a little feisty right there.
Folks, what has happened right here when you talk about the Calgary horses, we're talking about the energy and the strength of a dragon shaped in the frame of a horse. They got their hands full. It's not going to be easy to get to Casper. Here we go. Garrett Blackwell. It's time to cowboy up.
Oh, and here we go. Blackwell right there. Exceptional Margarita's a bucking horse. He is going to stay with that one right here for the entire 8 seconds. Now we got to look to our officials to see if it's enough.
Here, guys.
Oh, yeah, we're liking it. We are going to be right here, ladies and gentlemen, at 74 points. That is going to put him at 148 on 2 of them. 148 on a pair.
That's going to put him second overall. As you can see, your guys in purple right there, your pickup man, easing these great horses right on out.
All right, this next cowboy is the golden child of Tarleton State University. He's the #1 cowboy in the bareback bronc riding of the Lone Star region. This cowboy is named Devin Moore, and he's drawn a horse they call You See Me.
And rodeo fans, we're going to need a little more action from you. Give me more, give me more. Where's my Tarleton State Texans?
Rocker 7 Cattle Company is a bucket chute. Devin Moore is a cowboy. Young man from Tarleton State University. He is #1 in the Lone Star region, and they are going to have trouble ousting him from that position.
He marked 75 points to get into this short round. Did it just down the road a few days ago. We're talking about pure grit. It's time to grit them teeth, pin them ears back.
All right, here we go. Devin Moore right here. You See Me is the bucking horse from Calgary. Devin Moore. Now, as we talk about Tarleton Rodeo, of course, Mark Aiken, the head coach at Tarleton Rodeo. Brittany Stewart is the women's coach. Devin Moore going to work. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, Devin. Uh-oh. I see some bad news, however.
Uh-oh.
I see one of those yellow flags on the ground. Yeah. That means he failed. Oh, yep, just right. They're going to give him a free roll right here. Now, as we got some points coming in.
Woo-wee. Hey, he can hear you, folks. He's right there in front of you. That's your #1 man.
And ladies and gentlemen, how about this? How about 75 points on the ride? Oh, you bet. That's going to put us at 150. That is second.
Remember,
all right, we're going to stick with Tarleton State University. Jace Lomheim is a cowboy, and Grand Plum is the horse.
Tonight,
Jace sets #5 in the region. All right, here we go, Jace Lomheim. Grand Plum, we're outside. Look at this, big bucking horse, stout, moving, yes. Jace Lomheim, how about that? Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get much prettier than that right there. Lomheim is going to be there for the entire 8 seconds.
TJ's going up to him and says, hey, man, you're going to have to get out of there and let go. We're trying to help you right here. All right.
How about 85 points?
That'll take him to 161 on 2. He's your new event leader.
Woo, boy, you talk about a ride. How about that? Well, you know what? It comes down to one man, and that man is a cowboy that rodeos for Tarleton State University, and that man is incidentally the #2 cowboy in the region. Here is Talon Carmody. Talon's drawn a horse they call Arbitrator Joe.
That's a lot.
82.5 his score in the first round.
We got to adjudicate this one.
Woo. All right. Thank you to Olive Tree Farm, as we appreciate them. All right, here is Talon Carmody, #2 in the region. This guy's got it going on in the right direction.
#2 in the region, #1 for the event. Could he win the Tarleton Stampede at 60 years? He comes in with 82.5. 161 on 2 is winning it. Hey, it's a Texan, and he's going to need you now.
Oh, yes! Look at that! How about it? Ask and you shall receive. Talon Carmody, he put the boots on that bucking horse right there. Man, as we got our points coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to like it. 87.5 points.
Woo! That is 170 on two head, and nothing is better yet. That is your event champion, Talon Carmody, 170 on two.
All right, well, we're going to swap it up and go to the tie-down end, the timed event end of the arena. And as we get set to do that, we'll start with a cowboy by the name of Caleb Bedsole. Thank you, of course, to Capri Campers. Thank you also to Capital Hatters and Outlaw Conversions.
We appreciate all of our great sponsors. You cannot have great events without it. Smarty Rodeo. Train like the professionals. Train with Smarty. We also say thank you to Signature Equine Hospital and VB Orthopedics. Thank you for all that you do. Remember, we will celebrate our champions later tonight of the event. Tomorrow, it will be the Region Awards there at EECU.
All right, we're going to get ready right here for the Ranger College man. Lou Russ, the head coach at Ranger College. Thank you to Cooper's Country Store, as we appreciate Troy Cooper and the team at Cooper's Country Store. All right, Caleb Bedsole at a Ranger College. We also want to say thank you to VB Orthopedics, the Vandenberg family, as well as Signature Equine Hospital.
And ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for your tie-down roping, we whittled each of these events down to your top 10 fastest times in that long round. So a 9.8 was the longest time. We've got 3 of those. 8.3 is the fastest. We run it slow back, so you will go from 9.8 to 8.3. That's how it's seated. The 10th fastest man out of Ranger College is in the box, roping with that 9 and 8. The fastest on 2 win. Now they got to give the animal just enough of a head start. You see that orange flag? That right there is your barrier. Should they break that barrier, that is that horse and rider, it'll be a 10-second penalty.
Yeah, you don't want to hear that sound.
No, that's game over. We want to keep it game on.
We're rolling right here. He's off. Got him. Now he's got to get down, flank that calf to the ground, and tie him up. Caleb Bedsole out of Ranger College. Hurry, man, hurry. Hands come up, and the time stops, and a broken barrier.
It's going to be here 22-6, a 12-6 with the barrier is now 22-6. Now you see those guys right there and you're like, why are they waiting? What's the pregnant pause for? Well, that calf has got to stay tied down for 6 seconds. Your man on that horse, your field judge, has a stopwatch. They have to have slack in that rope. Calf's got to stay down for those 6 seconds. It does. That means we're going to let the ink dry on that 22-6 for Caleb Bedsole.
Well, that's going to bring his total at 32-4, and we're going to go to Tarleton State University for the next cowboy. Here's a guy that can be electric and fast. Luca Alvarenga. He sets number 13 in the region. So all he's going for is a win of the rodeo tonight. He could do that. We got to play it safe at the barrier, get him roped, get him tied down quicker than anybody else.
He's got nothing left to lose, and here's the thing. Those individuals that are sitting in the 4th and 3rd spots right here, these guys could be the spoilers, the ones that are out there, going for the top prize, going for that average win, the go-round win. Let's see if we're going to rain on a parade tonight as Luca, Tarleton State University, tries to get that horse all lined out.
Thank you to Hag Creek Outfitters and to Triangle Realty, also to Cavender's, Boot City. All right, Luca Alvarenga right here of Tarleton. He's rolling. He's rolling. Now watch him go to work on the ground. This kid is fast.
Smooth.
Oh, Luca. Well, he ties him up.
Yeah, let's see if that tie is going to hold right here. You see that slant come up?
Time comes in.
8.7 seconds. 8 and 7. That's going to be your third fastest time of the whole weekend. 18.5 on 2 is going to put him number 1 currently for the event.
All right, we're going to go to Vernon College for the next cowboy, Carson Campbell. Carson Campbell out of Vernon College with a 9.8.
Getting ready to be good right here.
He's got to be like 8.6 or better to go to the lead. We're rolling. Mr. Campbell's got him caught. Now it's all going to be about hustling through this. Vernon College man flanks him down. Now get it on. Yeah. Woo, boy.
Well, you can just feel that energy, can't you? You just want to be a part of it. It's kind of visceral. 10.1. 10.1.
Well, that'll put us at 19.9 in the average. About number 2 right now. Let's go to another Vernon College cowboy, Jet Akins. Jet Akins comes in with a 9.5 in the first round. So here's our opportunity right here. See what happens. Thank you to Hendershot Equipment, as we appreciate Hendershot Equipment and the crew there. Thank you for their support of Tarleton Rodeo. Also to Triple Crown Ford. Triple Crown right here in Erath County is getting highly involved in the equine world, and we say thank you to Triple Crown. All right, Jet Akins right here out of Vernon College.
I feel a heartbeat coming on right now. Ooh. You got all these great rodeo fans right here. It's the final rodeo. We got parents that have come in from near and far to watch this one, to see what's been going on. Right now, we got to pass the test. The lights are on. The music is amped up. It's short round time. Jet Akins, 9.5. Your first 3 out were 9.8.
Look at that. Jet takes a good cut at him. Now he's got to hustle down right here. Look at this. Oh, and a bobble right there is going to cost him severely, but he's going to finish strong right there. But it's not going to work. It's going to be no time, as that Kiff is not going to stay tied. Not going to stay tied for that 6 seconds. After his bobble, he tried to cut some corners, and it did not pay off.
Oh, you can't cut those corners. Not here now. These calves here are going to try you a little bit as Weatherford College gets ready. They like to do a little tie-down roping over there Johnny Evans' way. Cash Evans, the man, now backed in the box.
All right, here we go with Cash Evans. Thank you to Ark Country Store and to Capri Campers. Also to the Double N Cowboy Church and the Tarleton Rodeo alumni.
We got us a big night. It is Hall of Fame night.
What's up?
Winning traditions right here at Tarleton State University. We're happy to have Tarleton alumni here with us as well, hanging out, doing big things for such a wonderful program. Led by Mark Aiken.
Oh, yeah, and a big thank you to Dylan Henson as well, as he's over the arena and everything. All right, here's Weatherford College man, gets down through it. Now watch this, flank him down, tie him up. Here we go, hands up, time stops.
11.5 is what we're waiting on. Remember, it's unofficial until our man says good, but 11.5 is what we're waiting on.
Well, that'll put him at 20.9 in the average. That's going to be third right now. How about this next guy?
He's pretty good.
Nah, he's really good.
Pretty and really are pretty, really good.
Sam Lewis rodeos for Angelo State University. He is the #2 cowboy in the Lone Star region. He is the reigning champion of the rodeo at San Angelo.
That's a PRCA, a professional rodeo. He did it last night.
It was 9.4 here in the first round before he headed over there to San Angelo to tie one down in the short round. Here we go, Sam Lewis. We're rolling. Sam out, got him, watch him.
Wow. Watch the way that horse works, the way that man got off, and the way he ties a calf. 7.2 seconds if everything goes right. That is the fastest run of the weekend. 8.3 was the fastest, and then 7.2. What?
Yeah. Yeah. By more than a second, he tied him. 16.6, he's going to lead the average. That's going to be hard to come by.
Well, get this.
But
he comes
here-
in 9.4, 7.2, 16.6. Everybody else is 9.3, 9 flat, 8.6, 8.5, 8.3. He pulled that cinch really tight as we get ready for our number 3 man in the region.
That's Brody Clements, and he rodeos for Tarleton State University. He was a 9.3. This guy is extremely explosive when it comes to tying down calves. Brody Clements can be exceptionally fast. Let's watch him right here. Brody out, reaches for him, got him, sharp around the neck. Now, hustle Brody. Oh, yes, sir.
We're looking at 8 flat. 8.0.
It's going to put him in there at 17.3 in the average in the number 2 spot. These guys are in a battle right here. Let's move up there to the South Dakota area. Rance Bowden of Ranger College.
I feel like we have.
Yeah, today.
Why is it so cold?
I don't know. What happened?
I don't know about precipitation and the way clouds are built, but I don't like it.
Woo! All right, Rance Bowden is number 7 in the region. Rodeoing for Ranger College. He's a team roper and a tie-down roper. He's a 9 flat, and tonight he's got a hustle. He's got a hustle right here.
He can have the second fastest time and be second.
He's got to be 7.5.
Whoa!
Oh, man, that little old calf tripped down. Rance gets to him. We're going to flank him down right here. Rance ties him up. I see some bad news. Broke the barrier.
10-7 with 10. 20-7. We just call that, friends, unlucky right there. That's unfortunate. No control over what happened. Fate. Oh, fate.
Man,
Fate.
she can be a dog sometimes.
Fate, yeah. That, I think sadness is the word.
Yeah, 29.7 is the total there. All right, here's a guy we watched last night. Angelo State University. You're going to see him in 2 events tonight. In the tie-down roping, then you'll see him come back and get on a bucking horse. Caden McFadden roped his calf last night with an 8.6. I talked about this guy being a cowboy, and he is just that. He hails from out there in West Texas. He rodeos for Angelo State University. He won 3rd in that first round. If he can put a run together right here, he could emerge as the champion of the Tarleton Stampede.
Looking to be that 8 flat to tie. 7-9. We got that stock on string. He said, come on here. We drop it like it's hot. No.
Oh, that calf just kicked right at the wrong time. Caden had to regather those legs. The time's going to stop right here, but it's going to be longer than he wanted it to be.
22-4, including.
Broke the barrier, 31 flat in the average.
We don't like that. That's the 3rd fastest. The way we seed it again, folks, slow back. We go now to the top 2 fastest tie-down ropers to battle it out. Sam Lewis is still number 1 in the average.
All right, Travis Staley rodeos for Tarleton State University. He is number 1 in the region. He was 8.5 in the first round. Get him right here in about an 8.1. He'd like it. 8 flat actually would be even better. Travis Staley. He was a champion last week at the rodeo in Pecos. Saw Ross Rodeo in Pecos. Travis Staley.
Well, let's do it again.
All right, let's go for it, man. He was 8-5 in the first round. Rolling right here. Travis Staley got him sharp around the neck. He's down the line. Help him, Tarleton. This is your guy.
Wow. Folks, tell him, Ben.
8 flat. 16-5 and a new leader in the average.
He's taken the number 1 spot. Where are the Texans?
All right. As we move now to Lane Webb out of Weatherford College. Lane Webb was 8-3. Like you said, they rope calves good at Weatherford College.
They're smooth.
If he can be an 8-1 right here, 8-1 would put him into the lead of the rodeo.
This is for the win, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, Lane Webb rolling right here. It was 8-3. He's got it caught. Now he's having problems. Oh, man. We're going to flank him down right here, and we are going to tie him up. How about that? Lane Webb going to finish the deal.
12.5 seconds the time.
It's going to put us in there at 20.8 in the average. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion of the Tarleton Stampede in 2026 is Travis Staley out of Tarleton State University.
And what a tie-down roping it was as it comes down to the bitter end. The second fastest man will take the top spot. With a 16.6, it'll be second. Angelo State University, Sam Lewis. Tie-down ropers, thank you for bringing us such a great show. As we get ready now, Ben, is it time for the ladies?
It's time for the ladies event of Breakaway, and unofficially, it's going to stay that way. Travis Staley will finish number 1 in the region. Sam Lewis in the number 2 spot, and Brody Clements in the number 3 spot. Unofficially, though, but it's pretty close. All right, Breakaway roping right here, and we want to say thank you to the Bruner Auto family and to the city of Stephenville. As we get set for Ella Lawton right here, this Cowgirl Rodeo's for Tarleton State University. Well, you know, I was telling you about Hendershot equipment. When you get ready to go in there to Hendershot equipment, maybe you need to rent something in there, like a skid steer, or maybe you need to rent a telehandler, or maybe you need to rent whatever it is. Guess what? My man Francisco will hook you up.
Oh,
that's him.
Francisco Telemonte!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a done deal. He done it.
When you walk into Hendershot, he's the first face you see.
Hey, I'm going to go rent me a 4-wheeler. We're going to go check cows over there on the Clements ranch.
Oh, man. Oh, you do not need to rent a 4-wheeler.
Why? I think I got it figured out this time.
Oh,
it's
maybe.
rented. It's not yours, so it'll be all right. Francisco said I got
Ella
insurance.
Lawton. Tarleton State University with a 2-7 in the first round. Trouble. Gonna be a no time.
All right, so folks, here with the ladies, it's breakaway roping. Looks a little like tie-down roping. However, the ladies do not have to get off. That's got to break at the end of the rope. They got to give the calf just enough leeway as well. 10-second barrier should it break. 2-7 is what it took to get here in the top 10. 2-2. We have 2 of those. Those are your fastest times, and you'll see later on in the performance. But let's go to Cisco College for Kirby Rice.
Kirby Rice was also a 2.7. You know who else we want to say thank you to is Smarty Rodeo. Smarty Rodeo is not only a national partner of the National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association, but a major partner with Tarleton State University. Smarty Rodeo, thank you.
3.1 the time for Kirby.
It's going to put us in there at 5.8 on 2 head.
There's your leader. There's your leader right now. 5'8", remember, Cisco with the early lead. Kirby Rice at the top.
All right, let's go to Hannah Leatherwood out of Weatherford College. Hannah Leatherwood out of Weatherford College. Well, when we talk about Weatherford College and the women's team, how about it? As our women's coach at Weatherford College was just voted the Lone Star Region Coach of the Year. Congratulations to Miss Hadley Kibbe as our Coach of the Year. Oh, in trouble right here. It's going to be a no time. It'll be a no time for Hannah Leatherwood. All right, let's go back to a cowgirl that rodeos for Tarleton State University. Here is Saren Grace Fowler.
All right. I got to meet Saren one time. We were sitting in a local tire shop because we had some tire troubles.
Yeah?
Her dad walked in so he could pay for the tires, and I was like, well, what about me?
John Paul did not pay for your tires also?
He didn't want to do it.
I don't know, where's old John Paul at?
Well, we talked for about 20 minutes. It's our baby girl right here, Saren Fowler, Tarleton State with a 2.6, 5.8 on 2, is leading the performance and the average. Here we go.
Oh, Saren Grace with trouble right here. It's going to be a no time. All right. As we get set for Callie Criswell to go right here, Callie Criswell rodeos for Angelo State University. Now, coming into the short round, she sits in the number 6 position of the Lone Star region. But here is the deal. If she could win the go-round and win the average, she could move all the way to second and qualify to the college national finals.
Right now, a 3-1 is winning the short round. A 5-8 is winning the average. Callie Criswell, could we have a great story from 6th to the top to Casper?
Here we go. We're off and running. She reaches out, and it's not gonna fit. It's going to be a no time for Callie Criswell. Tarleton, how about some love and hospitality right here on a Saturday night? Man.
That's right. Don't tell me not all of your feet, just the old toes curled up in your boots when you'd seen that one go.
All right, well, we're going to go next to Lainey Massey out of Angelo State University. Lainey Massey out of Angelo State University. Lainey was a 2-4 in round number 1. Thank you also to Purina, the checkerboards. If you're not feeding your animals Purina feed, they're not getting the best that they can get. Also to American Hat Company.
Yeah, man. Are you even feeding them, bro? Here we go.
All right, Lady Massey. Angelo State University with a 2.4 in the first round.
We got the hammer cocked and a gleam in our eye, 2.4. We've only had one cowgirl finish. Finish it. Oh, no. That was like that joke I told a few days ago. Just went over their head.
It went right over their head.
Went right over their head.
They did not get it.
No, they didn't.
Let's go to Brett Woolsey. Brett Woolsey rodeos also for Angelo State University. We got Angelo, Weatherford, and Tarleton left to rope right here in the short round. 2-3, 2-3, and a couple of 2-2s.
What do you think Kirby Rice is thinking right now? Comes from the 9th callback. I mean, we got 4 of the best ones still yet to go, but what would happen then? We'd be celebrating a champion, Cisco College, Angelo State in the box, Brett Woolsey. I mean, sharp, 2.3 today.
Well, I don't know what Kirby's thinking, but I know Don Edelman has chewed all the fingernails off both hands.
I guarantee you he is paced. Oh, no! Oh, Kirby Rice, look at you. Brett Woolsey's going to take a swing and a miss right here, and we've got 3 to go. No pressure.
Well, Emily Ward right here out of Weatherford College is a 2.3. This young lady is the leader of the barrel racing in the Lone Star region. In the breakaway roping, she roped the 3rd fastest calf of the entire rodeo. We're going to watch her here tonight. She was a 2.3 in round 1. She has got time to play with.
Hey, and here's the deal, folks. You can rope 100 calves in a row, but this is the one that counts. You got one right here. All 100, it doesn't matter. This one will take you to the pay window. Here comes Emily Ward, Weatherford, set to go.
All right, Emily Ward, 2.3 in the first round.
This is like LeBron James stealing it at half court, and all we got to do is lay it in.
All you got to do.
Just lay it in.
Run down there from half court and lay it in there.
Oh.
We got the nod. We're rolling. Emily Ward right here. She going to reach down there, and she going to catch him.
3.6. That's going to put her, Ben.
5 and 9.
Second right now. Kirby Rice is still number 1 with 2 to go.
She's still guaranteed a top 4 finish. As we go to Grace Osborne out of Tarleton State University. Grace roped her calf in a 2.2 to get back to the short round. Her teammate, Kate Elan, was also a 2.2. They shared the go-round win.
It's gut check time.
3-5 or better to go to the lead of the rodeo and cinch a victory for Tarleton State University.
We've seen what 3-6 look like. We're
All
on the
right.
barrier, and here we
Grace.
go. Woo! How about 2.6?
By a full second, she's going to go into the lead of the rodeo at 4.8. Well, Tarleton's going to be the champion, but is it going to be Grace or is it going to be Kate?
Kate
Island. Eland has got a rope one in a 2.5. 2.5 would give her the win of the go-round. It'd give her the win of the average. Oh, man, it'd be a clean sweep. All right, Kate, here's the chance. 2.5 or better for the victory. Kate off and a rolling right here, and the paint horse got his ears pinned, and she has trouble. Man, Spinrath, you see that? We're going to be a no time for Kate Elan. The win of the rodeo is Grace Osborne out of Tarleton State University.
4.8 will take the title. Kirby Rice for the ninth callback with a 5 and 8 is going to be second. Emily Ward, Weatherford College, 5 and 9. Ladies, fantastic job. That is your breakaway rope, and Grace Osborne finishes on top.
Well, Farron, we are 3 events deep in the rodeo, and Tarleton State University has got a clean sweep going on. They won the bareback riding, they won the tie-down roping, they won the breakaway roping, and now it's time to get on some of these big bad bucking horses from the Calgary Stampede. It's saddle bronc riding time. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome back our rodeo pickup men, Paul Peterson, TJ Bolender, and Travis Edwards. All right, we're going to start with a cowboy that sets number 15 in the region. Aiden Botko has drawn a horse they call Grand Slam.
And as he gets ready to go right here, we've brought you 10 back. Of those 10,
all right,
I see 7 from Tarleton State University.
Aiden Botko right here gets ready to go. Aiden's looking for a go-round win right here. Aiden got bucked down. We are going to be a no score right there for the young man from Tarleton State University. Grand Slam, baby, got a grand slam. All right, we're going to go next to Devin Hay. Devin Hay sets number 5 in the region. The bucking horse he's drawn is called Crockett.
He came in with a 71-point ride from the long go-round. Devin Hay, Tarleton State University. Hall of Fame night here in the short round. 60 years strong at the Tarleton Stampede. We're ready to go. Cowboy gets set. Ameritex buck and shoot, where all the action is taking place.
All right, Devin, number 5 in the region. We've got the 1, the 2, the 3, the 5, Cowboy.
And the Rowdies, standing room only. Getting ready to watch this Cowboy.
All right, Devin Hay out of Tarleton State University.
We get one hand in the air.
We will do our regional award ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the EECU Center around 11 o'clock.
What a beautiful facility that is, as we get to give some great awards to the Lone Star region. Celebrate all of these great kids. Not only are they great here in the arena, but academically as well. The focus of those coaches is to get them graduated.
All right, and we're outside right here.
Whoa. Woo. Wow.
Devin Hay comes down, and I'm going to tell you what, that rung his bell.
He's glad he had that old cowboy hat on. That's what that's for right there. It is. Thank you, folks.
Bloodied his nose and all.
Man.
Woo. That dude got some pound going on.
Yeah.
Old Crockett. He must be Davy Crockett.
Wow. I'm going to tell you what, you're not going to remember much a hit like that. I was on him, and then
I wasn't.
Then I wasn't.
And I wasn't. My nose was bleeding.
Yeah. Who hit me?
Bad situation.
Who hit me?
All right, we're going to go to Clay Greenslade right here. He sets number 8 in the saddle bronc riding, but he is the leader of the all-around race. Umber Bubbles is the name of the horse.
What?
Umber Bubbles.
Umber Bubbles.
I don't know what that is.
Umber.
Dax Reed just told me that was the name of him.
Umbers.
Umber Bubbles. Clay Greenslade right here gets ready. Let's watch him. Look at this. Greenslade, look at that. This kid is having a night. This kid is having a night.
Oh, he rides for the light. He loves the large crowd and all the noise. There it is. Give it to him.
84 points. On the ride.
57 on 2, and he is your leader.
All right, we'll go to the next Cowboy. It is going to be Colton Lewis. All right, Colton Lewis from Tarleton State University sets number 10 in the region. All right, Colton Lewis.
Oh, now it's starting to feel like Saturday night right here. We're going to do it.
This horse is named Weekend Departure.
It means it's time to get low. Get low.
Ho-ho! Farron, it just keeps getting better. It just keeps getting better. $85.5 points.
Total's going to be 160, and Colton Lewis has taken the lead of the saddle bronc riding.
All right, we're going to change it up a little bit, and we're going to get out of order just a bit. We're going to go to Cooper Lane right here out of Tarleton State University.
I like to get out of line every now and then. It's all right to rear up every now and then.
Oh, yeah. 82.5. Cooper Lane in the first round. He's 9th in the region. 9th in the region. Tarleton State University Cowboy ready to do it. Well, we also want to say thank you to Dylan Henson as he put this arena together. He's the one that operates that Case IH tractor and gets the dirt in tip-top shape. He did it all weekend for us out of the other arena, and then this right here is his baby. He does a great job right here. All right, here we go. Cooper Lane, the Cowboy. Hey, hey, look at this. Oh. Well, he's going to come down early, and it's going to be an no score for Cooper. No score on a Saturday night.
As we say, thank you to our friends at Smarty Rodeo right here, bringing you the Outgate. Visit them at smartyrodeo.com. And thank you to our friends at Boot Barn. Keep it cowboy and keep it official there at Boot Barn.
Well, we're going to go back right now to Caden McFadden, number 14 in the region. This guy, you met him earlier in the tie-down rope, and he broke the barrier. He's not going to do that right here.
No.
He's drawn a horse called Yesterday's Delivery.
Was 76 points in the long round.
All right, here we go. Caden McFadden out of Angelo State University. Watch this kid turn it up right here on a Saturday night. Angelo Cowboy can make it happen.
Right now in front of him, we've got Colton Lewis with 160 on 2. Clay Greenslade, 157. Both out of Tarleton State University. Angelo State University man, McFadden, trying to go ahead and rain on that parade and take that top spot.
Hey, with the way these horses are bucking, he could do just that.
And he's going to make sure everything's perfect. I mean, there cannot be a wrinkle. That horse has got to be standing up. Caden McFadden is one of them guys that will iron the undershirt. He don't want no wrinkles.
Thank you to Finoglio Boots and our friends from Capital Hatters. All right, here's Caden McFadden as he slides in there. The bucking horse, Yesterday's Delivery.
Ah, like yesterday's news. Here we go, Cowboy.
Right.
It's 8 seconds, pure adrenaline, 76 in round 1. Let's see if Angelo State, wow!
Oh, yes, a big move, and Caden's in trouble. Man. I did not expect that to happen to Mr. McFadden tonight. Unfortunately, going to be a no score.
So tough. So tough. What a great pen of horses here tonight. Putting the challenge on each and every one of these Cowboys. They make 8. They get highly rewarded. We follow up short. We just go back to the drawing board right here. As our pickup men come on in. Get this horse settled in. And, folks, 3 remain. Of those 3, 2 of them Tarleton State University Cowboys, 1 Weatherford College, and 1 big storyline here in just a moment.
Well, here is the storyline. Mitch Story and Waitley Sharon are first and second, splitting the region at this point. Skinny Parsons is number 3. That's the deal. So we've got the first, second, and third place all left to go. We've just got to shuffle the cards to see who's going to end up first, second, or third. Montgomery Parsons has drawn a horse they call Your Frisky.
Oh, I'm glad you finished that. We're going to go now. How are they going to show up in that program in Casper? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Here we go, Rodeo. Rodeo fans, put those hands together. Make them hands make some noise. Let's watch Montgomery, a.k.a. Skinny Parsons.
All right, this kid eats, sleeps, and breathes riding bucking horses. Here we go. Peacock's Restaurant, thank you to the Beach family. We're going to ride him, Skinny Parsons. Your Frisky's the bucking horse from Calgary Stampede. He was 83 in the first round. Skinny's outside. Look at this kid go. Look at this kid go. Oh, yeah, Tarleton. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so as we put it in there, ladies and gentlemen.
And the survey says,
how about 84.5 points?
167.5, and you've got a new leader.
All right, now it's those guys that are tied for 1 and 2. Here's a man that rodeos for Weatherford College, and this is a cowboy, Mitch Story. The horse he's drawn is called Goose's Alibi. Mitch Story. Thank you, of course, to Johnny Emmons, Chase Richter, the rodeo coaches on the men's side at Weatherford College. Mitch Story. 84.5 points is what he put together. There's old Charles Swallow in the house. Hello, Chuck. All right, Mitch Story right here.
We want to finish on top. They come in 945 points apiece with 2 right here, Mitch Story and Waitley Sharon. Mitch Story gets to go first. Waitley Sharon gets to see what this man does right now.
All right.
In a situation like this, Ben, would you want to go first or second? If you had the choice.
If I had the choice, here's the deal.
And tell me why.
If I was in this position right now, I'd be so excited, I'd go first.
Okay.
And I would spur the hair off this horse. And if you were the guy behind me, you'd have to come get me.
Oh, man. All right. It's all perception. It's all a frame of mind. 84.5 is what Mitch Story brings to the short round. Waitley Sharon for the event, for the rodeo, 85.5. Remember, several things happening here. A champion of the Tarleton Stampede. And then the region titles, okay? We have a lot of titles to give away. I'm telling you, it's going to be hard to be humble tonight. Lots of champions are going to be crowned this evening.
All right. Thank you again to Horsepower Boots and to the city of Stephenville.
How about the city of Stephenville?
Man, I'm telling you what, they get behind our rodeo. They get behind Tarleton. How about it for the city of Stephenville?
Hey, great, great people, great staff. Time to go from fantasies and dreams to bigger things, Story.
All right, Mitchy Story, trying to make sure everything is just right. Thank you to Rocker 7 Cattle Company, Ameritex Pipe Products, also to our friends from Avid Electrical Contracting.
We need a little synchronicity right here.
Hey, did you know that there is a Whistling Hall of Fame?
I won 3rd in it last year.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, let's put our hands together right here. Let's get our man going right now. All right. Story's making sure everything Here it is. Put them together. Let's go ahead and get it fired up. Let's do something.
All right, Mitch's story. Goose's alibi is the bucking horse. All right. Here we go. Mitchell Story gets ready to go. He was 84.5 in the first round. He's got to be 83.5 or better to go to the lead of the rodeo. But he needs those valuable points. So let's let it all go. Mitchell Story, yes! Whoa! Woo, man.
Oh, no.
Mitch's Story comes down. Ouch. Ouch. How about a round of applause for that young man, ladies and gentlemen? He is going to the College National Finals to represent Weatherford College. Weatherford College, proud to have that kid as part of it. All right.
Oh, now what, Ben?
Now what? Whately Sharon.
Where does he go to school?
Tarleton State University.
What does he have a chance to do right now?
He could win the region, win the rodeo, win the whole deal.
And all you got to do is hold on for 8 seconds.
It all starts right there. Whately Sharon was 85.5 points in the first round. That means he could be about 82.5 to win the rodeo. Whately Sharon on a horse they call Blue Chip from Calgary.
Oh, that? How about that? That sounds just about right. Give me a Blue Chip. Give me all the points you can get. I've got one more question. And we're about to find out. Will it be dessert or disaster?
Ooh. Let's see what happens. Whately Sharon right here. Tarleton State University man slides over the buck and shoot. All right, our cowboy ready to make it happen.
Here we go.
Whately Sharon, look at this. Yes, yes, yes. Holy moly. Tarleton State University, how about your cowboy? Man, oh man, oh man, what a ride. 86 points. Woo, man.
171.5. He is your champion.
Well, Farron, I tell you what that's going to do for him. That is going to secure his victory as the region champion as well. I don't know where it falls when we start talking about Skinny and Mitchell. We'll have to see. But Whately Sharon will be the Tarleton Stampede champion and the region champion. Congratulations. And Farron, 4 events now and 4 Tarleton championships.
Oh, my goodness. That winning tradition here celebrated 60 years. Here in the Ville, Stephenville, the Cowboy Capital of the world. As we get ready to get things set back up on the timed event side of things, it's going to be the steer wrestling. Going to be coming up next as we bring in our Cowboys. You're going to get to witness a reigning national champion compete here tonight as well. More storylines to take place as you watch Tarleton State University, Sul Ross State University, Weatherford College, Cisco College, and Angelo State vie for the title here in the steer wrestling.
All right, we're going to start with a cowboy from Tarleton State University. Here's Crease Deering. Crease was a 7-5. A 5 flat won the go round, then it went down all the way to a 7-5. All right. Crease Deering. All right, Crease Deering sets number 5 in the region. Now there's a chance for him to move up the line. We've got the number 3 man back. We've got the number 4 man back. All right, here comes our cowboy, Crease Deering out of Tarleton State University. The big boys of rodeo and the steer wrestling.
What's cooler than cool?
What's that?
Ice cold.
Ice cold.
Oh my, look at this.
Got a little jump start.
Yeah, false start right there. Just a little minor case of amnesia. All right, getting that barrier stretched out there again. You've got your steer wrestler. Got to give that steer enough space to not break that barrier. You got your hazer on the other side and a big old horns right now.
All right, Crease Deering is going to wrestle him down.
5.5 seconds. $13 flat. 13 flat as we get ready. All right, I told you got to see the reigning national champion here in the steer wrestling. Comes to us out of Sul Ross State University with a 7-3. Folks, this is Cameron Haumea.
The Hawaiian Lion.
You better look out. I've never seen no lions on that island over there.
I ain't either.
Look out. Here he is.
I ain't either.
They only had one.
And he came over here to the States.
You better watch out now.
Cameron Haumea was a 7.3.
He's the big one coming on in, reigning champ right now. Cameron. Yeah. 5.1.
Puts him at 12.4 in the average.
Hey, that's number 1.
Hey, it is.
That is number 1, getting set to go now. Tarleton State University, Dalton Porch, coming in with a 7-3 as well.
All right, Dalton Porch right here sets number 7 in the region. He's looking to move up the ladder just a bit, but it's a stacked short round. We'll have to see what happens.
Lots of great action here in the steer wrestling. All physical, all 100%. Full contact. Here comes the
Dalton Porch, Tarleton State University, off and after him. Oh, man. He gonna get him wrestled down right there.
6.2 seconds.
Woo. 13-5.
That's going to put him 3rd right now in that aggregate race.
This is not a safe area down here, Farron.
Well, I was wondering what was going on.
I made it all the way through the bronc round and about got killed twice in the bulldogging.
Better watch out as we get ready. Here's one of those storylines. Well,
it is. Jake Shelton out of Weatherford College is number 4 in the region.
And the storyline ties to him and Tanner Schneevel, which you'll see in 2 runs after Jake Shelton. Schneevel's got the lead in points with 595. Your man here in the box out of Weatherford, 545 points, trying to catch number 3 man Schneevel.
That's what we want to do.
Is coming from the 4th position. This is a chance to go to Casper, see if he can put the pressure on. Nothing personal, but we all came here to win.
That's right. What's your classic statement?
Now, this ain't about friends. This is about dividends.
And Jake Shelton is going to capitalize on that.
Oh, yeah. 5.3.
Man, that's going to put him in there at 12.5.
And that's going to be second in the aggregate, right behind that 12.4.
Cameron Halmeo was ahead of him, so as long as he can get ahead of Tanner, that's what needs to happen.
Now, Tanner's got 2 to sweat right here as we go to Cisco College. Adam Dennis with a 6.6 from the long round.
All right, Adam Dennis gets ready. Cisco College. You know, it's a great race as well in the team standings. That right there, Tarleton, of course, #1 on the men's side of things. I understand. Do I need to come up there? All right. Adam Dennis right here out of Cisco College. Uh-oh, uh-oh. We're going to be in no time.
Go ahead and make up your own commentary right there, rodeo fans. Uh-oh.
All right, we're going to go to Angelo State University for the next Cowboy.
This is going to be Logan Yarbrough with a 6.3.
Logan sets number 14 in the region. Need me over there?
So it's Logan Yarbrough, Angelo State University, 6.
All right, 6.3 in the first round.
So 6-3, a 12-4, ninth high callbacks winning it. We're way down the pen here at the Doty Complex.
Down the arena.
There it is. 9.4 for Logan. 15-7 on 2.
All right, here's your guy.
Well,
Cisco College, man.
we're going to go to Zane Klein.
Actually, that's right.
Yeah, they're telling me Zane Klein, Sul State University.
I knew that. I was just joking.
5-4.
He's 6th in the region. So the points are crucial right here for Sul State University. They're trying to move up on the men's side of things. All right, Zane Klein out of Sul State University.
Here he goes. Boy, he got out quick. Oh. That one pulled the reverse Uno card on him.
Ooh,
oh, man.
Ooh.
That was rude. No time.
Now we're going to your guy, Tanner.
All right, here we go. Now the storyline right now. Remember Jake Shelton. We told you about him. Jake's currently winning second in the aggregate, second for the fast time of the short round. Tanner Schneebel's the #3 man trying to ward this guy off. Here comes Cisco College. We got to do something here. 5.8 is what he comes to the short round in. This one is very important.
All right, Cisco College right here, Cowboy. He was 5'8". Here's what matters.
How do you prepare for a situation like this? The one run that can make your season or break it. These situations don't happen often. But you can tell there's a lot of emotion right here, and it's trying to go somewhere. And in that case, it went straight up. It exploded.
All right, so Tanner right here out of Cisco College ready to make it happen.
It's all energy.
Okay.
We got to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Cameron Halmea still leads the rodeo. That is good for Saul Ross in so many ways.
How can you remain comfortable when the lion's chasing you?
Yeah.
That is what we're trying to solve.
All right.
Here it is.
Tanner's rolling. This kid is for real when it comes to bulldogging. Look at this.
Yo!
Yes!
He turned around. Oh, is there an S on his chest? Hey, look at here. 4.4. 10-2. He has taken the lead in the short round and the lead in the aggregate. Our man has answered the call of the wild.
Well, that's going to secure his spot into the college finals right there. Tanner Seville right there is going to make it happen when it counted. All right, here comes Sul Ross State University. Now, this is where their points come in to play. Stetson Jamison is 10th in the region, but for the men's team, they've got to get some of those points. Now, Tanner just took the lead away from Cameron Halmea. Stetson has to make the move right here and claim that back. It is a chess match.
Because here's the deal, folks. They're taking the top two teams to nationals. Right now, it is Tarleton State and Weatherford College in the number 2 spot, Weatherford. Number 3, Sul Ross State. When the weekend started, it was about 148 points. So now you got the weight of the team on your shoulders.
Oh, no.
Get a look at him. Get a look at him right here.
Woo!
That's a tough way, folks. Tough way. When you're giving it all you got your heart on the line. Tough luck. Unfortunate right here for Stetson Jamison and Sul Ross. It's going to be a no time here in the short round.
All right, well, it comes down to Tarleton State University, and Raleigh Arbeyo was a 5 flat. Now, here's Raleigh. How about having the weight on your shoulders? So far, every event has been claimed by Tarleton State University. Raleigh can be the champion and continue that streak, but he's got to be like 5-1 right here to do that. He sets number 11 in the region. He just wants to get it done. All right, here is Raleigh Arbeyo. We're rolling. Hit him, got him. That old steer lifted him up and took him down. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, it's going to be a no time. And how about it for Cisco College? Tanner Seville is going to be your champion of the Tarleton Stampede in the steer wrestling. Woo, what a steer wrestling, Farron.
That is exciting. That's what we come here to watch. We want to see these guys take it to the next level. At Tanner Schneebel, I'm going to tell you what. When you know you can do something, you can do it again and again. And when he answered that call, that confidence and that knowledge of what he's capable of, that guy came in here about 5'5". Look at him. He's about 6'1" walking out. He's right there. There's your chance.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you what. Nice job.
Fun to watch. Great job,
we're going to go into the goat
Cowboys.
tying event.
Your goat tying sponsored by Marty and Jody, the Larners, in memory of Lariat Larner.
Oh, yeah. As we get set to go into the goat tying, I told you at the opening here that it is Hall of Fame night at Tarleton. And being inducted into the Hall of Fame is, of course, Lariat Larner. And so we have her parents down here with us, Marty and Jody Larner. And being inducted into the Hall of Fame is Mr. David Larner. But you know what? So a little bit of a story. This facility right here is fabulous, and it's indoor. Lariat Larner took the president of Tarleton State University out to practice, and it was like 120 degrees outside. And he decided, you know what, we need to look for someplace inside. And so, I'm not saying that Lariat helped get Tarleton Rodeo in here, but I'm saying that Lariat helped Tarleton Rodeo get inside a facility like this. Lariat Larner was the pride and joy of Tarleton State University, and we're proud to induct her into the Hall of Fame. And thanks for Marty and Jody for sharing her with us. And we're sad that we lost her, but she's just all over the place, and we appreciate knowing her. Now, I want to talk about Uncle Dave a little bit. David Larner provides goats all over. He's a rodeo judge, but most importantly, he shows up every Tarleton practice with goats for these gals to tie. In fact, the goats that we're tying at this rodeo are Uncle Dave's. David Larner, thank you for your dedication not only to the sport of rodeo, but to Tarleton State University, and we're proud to bring these folks into the Hall of Fame right here of Tarleton State University. Thank you to the Larner family, and we're proud of you, and we're excited to have you guys into the Hall of Fame. Oh, you bet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And everybody come out tomorrow to the Lariat Larner, and let's watch some goat tying. Uncle Dave, thank you, buddy.
The Lariat Larner Memorial will be tomorrow at 2 o'clock right here at the Doty Complex. And again, here in this goat tie, and the long go winner, short go winner, and the average winner will receive Lariat Larner Memorial Scholarships.
All right, as we get set to go into the goat tying, this is some good watching and one of my favorite events, Farron. We're going to start with Audrey Elizalde out of Cisco College. She's number 14 in the region.
Coming in here with a 7-second run. 5.8 is the fastest as everything's set to go. It's Audrey Elizalde, 7 seconds. Let's watch these girls whip and spur and get to these goats as fast as they can. I want you to see these fast hands right now. Here is Elizalde.
Oh, and she's going to step down, but still time up right here. Hey, how about a run?
8.5 seconds.
15.5 in the average is going to put her into the lead as we start next with Vernon College. Here is Jacqueline McNeely, number 16 in the region.
Also with a 7-second run here as you see us switch the goats out. Can you imagine getting a goat and having to run out and all your friends Snapchatting you? Here we go.
Were you the goat holder at the rodeo?
Yeah, they didn't have Snapchat. Here we go. You'll never know.
Oh, come on, get up, Jacqueline. She's going to finish strong right here. Nice job.
Them red boots are fast now.
They are fast.
Oh, my goodness. 8.8.
Puts us at 15.8 in the average. That's second.
Hi, sick.
All right. Here is Riley Abel. Riley Abel of Tarleton State University is number 4. She could make it into that number 3 position, but it's all got to go her way. She was a 6.8 in the first round. We need to be super fast right here on a Saturday night. Riley Abel, Tarleton State University, your all-around champion. Well, she's going to finish the deal.
7 and 9 here for Riley Abel.
7.9. All right, let's go to Kinley Stevens out of Weatherford College.
14 and 7. That's going to be number 1 currently in the aggregate That great horse right there, Nemo, taking Tori Brower to a national title. You'll see that horse again here. That's Nemo as we get ready.
All right, Kinley Stevens out of Weatherford College. Weatherford College women's team in a fight right here. Oh, they're trying to hold their spot. Kinley Stevens, a cowgirl, with a 6.8 in the first round. Oh, look at this. Come on, young lady. Woo, boy.
7.2 seconds.
Well, that'll be 14 flat in the average, and that takes over the lead of the go-round, the lead of the average. We're going to go to Angelo State University.
Here comes Grace Perez.
Grace Perez. 6.8 in the first round. Everybody's trying to beat Kinley Stevens. All right, Grace Perez. She's down that rope. Look at her flank this goat. Man, oh man.
8.9 seconds for Grace.
That's going to be 15.7 in the average. 15.7 in the average. All right, we're back to Weatherford College for the next cowgirl. Kinley Shook. Kinley tied one in 6.7 to qualify back to the short round.
We've got to put money in our pockets. Not only are we winning money and titles, folks, but that green stuff right there in the first of the month is just round the corner, and we got to get some money in our pockets. Kinley Shook, Weatherford College, 6.7.
Oh, here we go.
Woo! Wow! 6.5 seconds.
That is going to put her in there at 13.2, and that leads the average in the go-round.
That'll shake it up as we go now to Kenna Thomas.
Kenna Thomas out of Cisco College. Here's one of those storylines. Kenna is 5th in the region right now. But if things go her way, with a go-round win and an average win, she could move all the way up to 2nd. Here we go, Kenna Thomas. She was a 6.6 in the long round. It's time to let it hang out on Saturday night. Here comes Kenna Thomas. Oh, and things are going in the right direction.
Well, she's going to match it again. 6 and 6. Oh, no! Oh, that's not the shake we wanted.
The goat got up, and it's going to be no time. And she did what she needed to do, but then it fell apart.
Boy, what happened to the party? What happened?
All right.
What did we just walk into here?
All right.
No time.
Let's go to Alexa Hutchins. Here's Weatherford College. She's number 7 in the region. She was a 6.5. 6.5. Alexis Hutchins right here, ready to make it happen. All right, here we roll. Alexis, whoa, man. She gonna get this goat flanked down and tied up right here? Yes. Man.
Wow. That's going to hurt. It's going to be 8 and 4, 14-9.
Well, the 14-9 is going to be down there about 4th right now. Let's go to Tarleton State University. Riley Montoya sets number 8 in the region with a 6.4. Riley Montoya, here's your chance to shine. This young lady looking to get things going right here. Oh, you bet. Riley's down the line, and here we go. Yes, ma'am.
7.1 seconds.
13.5, and that's second in the average right now. All right, let's go to J.C. Graff.
Weatherford College.
Number 2 in the region.
6.1 coming in here tonight.
She was a 6.1. That's amazing. We had a 5.8 win to go round. All right, J.C. Graff looking to secure that spot into the college national finals. Things are looking in the right way for Weatherford College. Cowgirl, let's go for it. Oh, yes, J.C. Woo.
She's got some unfinished business there in Casper. 6.4, 12 and 5 here tonight on 2 heads.
12 and 5 is going to go to the lead, and it looks good for Weatherford College. There just happens to be one problem. Brooklyn Balch out of Tarleton State University tied the fastest go to the rodeo at 5.8. Brooklyn Balch is looking for the victory.
She's aboard Nemo.
Oh, this could be good.
The horse that took Tor.
All right, Brooklyn Balch with a 5.8 in the first go-round's got a little time to play with right here. Can we do it on a Saturday night? Oh, and she's got on red boots. Look at this.
Time is 6.6.
Ladies and gentlemen, 12.4, and there's your champion. Tarleton State University answers the call. Brooklyn Balch did exactly what she needed to do to be the champion. And guess what, Farron? She's got on red boots.
Yeah, I told you it's the red boots. Hotter than fire, ready to do it. The floor is lava.
All right, well, we're going to drop the curtain on the goat tying event. And thank you again to the Lorner family, because we're giving away a scholarship, right, to the winners of each go-round and the average.
That is correct. Long round, short round, and the average. Presented right here after the rodeo during the awards. Also, don't forget about the Lariat Lorner Memorial Roping. Jackpot tomorrow is going to be here at the Doty Complex at 2 o'clock.
It's goat tying, though.
What did I say?
You said a roping.
You can rope goats.
You can rope goats, but they're not going to tomorrow.
Well, I might have got some more out here for you. You just, if they come, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'll be
goodness.
in Fort Worth doing a little roping up there.
I know.
All right.
All right, we're going to go into the team roping event right here. Travis Edwards' favorite, team roping. All right, as we get set, we're going to start with Billy Jernigan and Tryon Hurley out of Weatherford College. Weatherford College. They came in with a 9 flat.
Billy, Tryon.
All right, here's Billy Jernigan, Tryon Hurley. 9 flat.
The fastest time turned in a 6.1.
That's old Jet and Belden. All right, backing in there, Billy Jernigan, Tryon Hurley, Weatherford College team. They got the nod and they're rolling. We are going to reach out and have problems. We're going to be no time. Let's go to Austin Scheller and Seth Brock, a team out of Ranger College.
8.7.
Austin Scheller and Seth Brock. We're at 8-7. All right, here we go. Austin Scheller is going to have trouble. Not going to fit right here on the front side, and they're going to take a no time. All right, let's go to Cody Chavez and Cutter Frank. Here's a team out of Sul State University.
Alpine, Texas.
Oh, yeah. Under the direction of C.J. Aragon.
They rope with a 7 and 9. Okay, so here's the deal on team roping. I know you've seen a couple of them. You're not supposed to run straight down the pen. What you want to do right here, you got to give this animal enough a head start. Your header's got to rope the front side. There's 3 legal catches: slick horns, half head, or a neck. Your roper on the back's got to rope the back 2 feet. If they rope a leg, that's 5 seconds. All right, there it is. Now we're going left. Backside, you rope the back 2 feet. That's a team rope and run, 7.9.
Oh, yeah, back-to-back 7.9s. 15.8 in the average. Let's go to Eric Smith and Coy Frankham, Ranger College.
They're about ready to rope them.
Hey, I'm liking this guy from Ranger College on the front side, Eric Smith. He's a California cowboy.
Yeah?
Yeah. Came out here to Rodeo at Ranger College.
Little West Coast dreaming, huh?
That's right. Coy Frankham's a man on the backside.
I used to have those Hollister T-shirts, you know, that they had over there in California.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man, surf's up. Here we go.
7.3 in the first round.
I know the lingo.
I knew you did.
Hang 10. Just don't break 10. Hang 10. We got to hang some beef right here. This is what we got to do.
All right, Eric.
Oh.
Oh, man. Not what I expected to have happen here tonight. Dang it. That's all right. We're going to go to the next team. Here's Reed Valentine, catcher Gasperson.
Could you imagine being last name Valentine on Valentine's Day?
I can't imagine being Reed Valentine ever. I mean, this guy just lives life.
Florida, he said, Mom, Dad, I'm going to go see what I can do over there in the West. And he's been doing it.
This guy, I'm telling you what, he can get into some predicaments. Reed Valentine, he's got old King Vaughn. Got him heeled down, catcher Gasperson.
5.8.
Puts him in there at 13 flat. Reed Valentine, that was a spin, dude.
He said, I know.
Yeah, he's like, I'm cool. I knew it.
Yeah, I know, bro.
I knew it.
Don't bro me if you don't know
video. Somebody got on video. I'm going to Snapchat it later. It's all good. All right, let's go to Hunter Helton. Shy Pate. These guys are 6th in the region. There is an outside chance for them to get up there and qualify into the number 2 or 3 spot for the region. But it's all got to go their way. They were 6-8 in the first round. Hunter Helton right here out of Weatherford College. Shy Pate, Rodeos for Cisco College. All right, they're rolling. Hunter comes with a big swing. Shy heels him down. Yes, sir.
5 flat.
11.8. Well, guess what? They did what they needed to do. Now we just got to see if it qualifies them to the college finals.
Wow. Unbelievable.
I don't have any. It'll have to be the region. We might need to call them. All right, here we go. It's going to be Andrew Swinson and Dalton Porch. Andrew Swinson and Dalton Porch were a 6.7. They are looking to go fast right here. Uh-oh, not going to work here.
Hey, your next team, we got introduced to these guys last night or early on in the weekend. Angelo State University, Victor Valenzuela, and Seto Monsivai. They were a 6-6, ladies and gentlemen. And let me tell you, it was no accident. These guys came to play. I'm going to tell you, it's a done deal. Let me tell you how these guys would tell you it's a done deal. They would tell you, ya se hizo la machaca. It's a done deal. Ya se le hizo machaca. Boy, let's go ahead and get it done right here. 6-6, you're about to watch something. He gonna get it out? Yes, strapped on healer. They done it. They're gonna be here 5.6. 12.2 is gonna put them second. Yeah, boys. Now your second fastest of the weekend, Conley Kleinhans and Kyler Kennedy. They are a turnout. They are not here tonight, so that leaves us with a number 2 team right here in the region, Jet Stewart and Belden Cox. They've got a chance to win the region. Number 2, not here. Number 3, not here. They're 6.1. Can they get the big prizes? Here comes Jet Stewart, Weatherford, Belden Cox, here. 6.3. That's going to put them at 12-4. And your team roping unofficial with an 11-8 on 2. Hunter Hilton and Shy Pate, Weatherford and Cisco are going to win that aggregate. That 5 flat also gets them the fast time in the short round. What a team roping right here.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to bring in the barrels, we want to take just a brief moment and bring into the gate down there our secretary of the Lone Star region, Miss Tibba Smith. And Tibba, we want to award you an award for being the inaugural secretary of the Lone Star region. And most importantly, we want to say thank you for all of your hard work and dedication, not only to the region, but in helping out the coaches of this region. We appreciate you. And from me as an announcer, thanks for all you do for us as well. But I tell you what, on behalf of the Lone Star region, the secret ingredient to this and the way it works is Tibba Smith. So thank you, Tibba.
100%, folks. She keeps all of us in line and all of us in the know. She's very good at what she does and a very great competitor as well. Tibba, thank you.
All right, well, as we bring in that Capri camper right here, man, Capri Campers has really stepped up to the plate and become a great partner of Tarleton Rodeo and Tarleton State University. And so thank you on behalf of Tarleton to our friends at Capri. And as they make their way around right here, you could win that Capri camper.
How can we do this?
You have to have the winning ticket.
Oh, I'm too late?
You're too late, Farron. You talked about it Thursday. You were going to buy tickets.
Nobody asked me. I wanted to, though. Mark says, I got about 100 you can have right now.
Mark said he's getting the truck.
Oh, I got you. Oh, we want to say thank you to Mark Aiken, your head coach right here, the Tarleton State University Texans. What a fantastic job that man has done. Brittany Stewart as well, your associate head coach. Fantastic leadership, top and bottom right here. All right, what do we got here? Roll it, roll it, roll it. Is that the camper that we get to take home? Oh, my goodness.
All right. Well, Bila is going to reach in there and draw out the winning ticket.
Oh, please, by chance, say Farron.
Let's see. Let's see who it is.
Farron?
Fred.
Oh, my goodness.
Stone.
Fred.
Not Fred Flintstone. It's Fred Stone.
That's a weird way to say Farron Lucero.
Fred Stone. Fred, are you here?
Where's Fred?
I don't see him, but he's going to be the winner.
Draw again.
Of the camper. Oh.
Oh, are we really?
No,
okay, sorry.
No.
I'm like, no, don't listen to me. I was just gaming.
All right.
Don't listen to me.
Fred Stone is going to be the winner of the Capri Camper. So, congratulations, Fred. Thank you to Capri Campers. We appreciate what y'all do for Tarleton Rodeo. And thank you for the opportunity to showcase that camper and to give it away right here on behalf of Tarleton Rodeo. All right. How about the look of that truck right there? That is one of those Triple Crown Ford trucks. That is a nice dude right there. I'm telling you what, it's a 350 single rear wheel. Man.
American muscle.
Casey Sisk, you'd look sharp riding around in that truck right there.
I'd be driving that thing with the windows down just seeing who's looking at me.
Marty Eakin, he wouldn't even know what to do if he got in one like that. Man, I'm telling you what. He'd probably drive around at 13 miles an hour. Look at me.
I'd have a new cruise right here in Stephenville. I'd be up and back.
He said he'd have to lose some weight and crack back out. All right.
What do we got there? What is that?
Well, I would say that is the Who, but we're not ready for
that
that yet.
What?
We're not ready for that yet. We've also got the Easter Bunny back here. So
that's about a few weeks late. Yeah.
Right now we're waiting on Dylan to bring in that Case IH tractor.
We're going to drag it up.
Prepare the ground for us. It looks like we've also got.
What is it?
I don't know. What is
Okay.
he? Moolah is here.
Oh, the dairy cow. Might have to be a dairy bull. Dairy bull. Okay.
And you're not going to believe who else is here.
I probably won't.
Kid Rock.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
He's a cowboy, baby.
Yeah. Kid Rock.
All
right.
Are we getting ready for the wild rides right after the barrel racing?
In a minute.
Okay.
Stick around for the wild ride because you don't want to miss it. But in the meantime, let's run some barrels right here. We're going to start with Briley Reeves out of Tarleton State University, coming in with a 17-10. All right, Briley Reeves, Tarleton Cowgirl, come a-riding.
Barrel racing coming down to the hundredths of a second, and here we go.
Oh, and we are flying around that first barrel, going to the second. Oh, this looks good right here. Briley Reeves out of Tarleton State University headed back across the finish line.
16-12.
33-22 is going to be the total for Briley Reeves. Let's go to the number one cowgirl in the Lone Star region. Rodeoing for Weatherford College, Emily Ward.
All right, here it goes. We got a blonde right here. Yes. We're talking about a nice first and a great second. Here comes number 3. Do you like a horse race? Let me hear you.
Woo, man.
15 and 58 for Emily Ward.
32-48 and the lead of the rodeo. All right, let's go to the number 3 cowgirl, also from Weatherford College. Here is Casey Bass. All right, Weatherford College cowgirl setting number 3 in the Lone Star region. Yeah, Casey Bass gets around that first one, going to the second. It looks good right here as we move on to the third. Oh, Tarleton, help her come on home.
It's going to be 15 and 60, 15-6-0.
32-46 is going to take her to the lead.
Oh, it's so fast right here in the barrel race and so close as we go to Cisco College.
Let's go to this cowgirl.
Okay.
Riley Arrington. 17 flat.
I'm with you.
I mean.
Hey, I don't know what the plan is, but I'm just glad to be a part of the plan, baby.
Hadley made me nervous.
Hey, you're dealing with a coach of the year out there. Yeah.
It is the coach of the year. She made me think I did something wrong. Coach of the year and rodeo of the year for Weatherford.
Here comes Riley Arrington, going to come across the line in a 16 and 40.
33-40 is the total, and we're going to go now back to Weatherford College. Here's Ainsley Philippi right here with a 16 and 77.
Coming on the right side, just like everybody. Around number 1, we got 3 stationary objects. If they were to knock one down, it'd be a 5-second penalty, but we're not tipping. Here we go. 15 and 86 the time.
All right. Puts us in there at 32-63. That's going to be third. We're going to bring in the tractor, drag it up, and we'll be right back with our second section of the barrels race. There's 11 barrel racers to run tonight, so we'll drag one more time before it's all done. All right, Dylan Henson's got it all smoothed out, and we're ready for the next section. Here is Aspen Adams. All right, she's number 5 in the region. There's an outside chance she could qualify into the top 3, but it's way outside.
I like a dark horse, so let's go ahead.
Oh, she gonna set it back up, but it went over anyway. Dadgummit. Well, we're gonna cross the line, but a +5.
Yeah, 16 and 30 is going to be a 21 and 30.
$38 and 22 is the total as we go to Roxy Fitzgerald. She also rodeos for Cisco College. Head coach Don Ed Edelman. All right, 17:06 right here for Roxy as she gets ready to run.
All right, here comes Roxy Fitzgerald.
All right, Roxy's around the first barrel. It's around the second barrel. Now look at this. She's from right here in Erath County, and she makes 3 barrels and headed to the house now.
Time's going to be a 16 and 32.
Wow, 33 and 38. Let's go now to Kelsey Kennedy out of Weatherford College. She comes in with a 16:73. All right, come on, cowgirl. She was the winner of the long go-round. She's already got a lot of money in her pocket. We're going around the first barrel. Looks good.
What a cool little horse right here. Yeah. Time's going to be 15 and 80.
32:53, and the average is going to be about 4th or so.
Approximately.
Let's go to Mackenzie Wheelhouse out of Ranger College. Coming in with a 17:02. She is 8th in the region for the Ranger College Cowgirl. Oh, and it's going to stay up. It looks good. No penalties.
Time's going to be a 16 and 15.
33 and 17 as we go to Kinley Shook right here out of Weatherford College. She comes in with a 17:10. Weatherford College. We'll drag one more time right after this. All right, here goes Kinley Shook, Weatherford College around a second. All decked out in pink on a Saturday night.
$16.09.
33 and 19 is the total. Well, looking back right now as we get set for one more drag, it looks like the 32.46 is still in the lead by Casey Bass. 32.48 by Emily Ward. Then that 32.53 by Kelsey Kennedy. So Weatherford College is looking like first, second, and third right now.
They come out here in the barrel racing very stout as we got one more barrel racer to go. And friends, it's going to be the wild rides.
Then it's going to be the wild ride, and you better get ready because it's going to be good stuff.
Get your phones out and get ready. Be ready to tag all your friends, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram.
Don't be heading out of here. You're going to want to watch it.
Yeah. I think Pancho Villa just showed up. Maybe an inmate, the Who.
I don't even know who all we got down here. Juan Valdez.
Yeah. He's not Colombian.
I don't know. Enrique, who is that? What's his character? He's not Puerto Rican. No way. All right, one barrel racer left to go, and it's Shayna Wimberly out of Angelo State University, headed up by head coach Casey Sisk. Shayna Wimberly.
Your final ride before the wild ride.
All right, we're rolling in hot right here. Angelo Cowgirl gets around the first barrel. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, you bet. This Cowgirl making a move, going on to the third barrel. Oh, man.
Time's going to be a 15 and 82.
32.86. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be our Cowgirl from Weatherford College, Casey Bass, turning in a time of 32 and 46 on 2 to be our barrel racing champion. All right, Farron, it's time for the wild ride.
Here it is. Unforgettable experiences. It is part of the college journey. This will follow them for the next 10, 15, and 20 years.
All right, well, here is Mr. Miyagi riding egg roll.
Oh.
Actually, I don't know that it's Mr. Miyagi, but it's a Chinaman.
Oh.
All right, Chinaman right here. And it's Waitley Sharon is who it is, actually. Wild ride. Now, let me tell you what they win for the wild ride. A 100X hat from Capital Hatters.
Wow.
A bike and a buckle. Yeah, one of the motorcycles and a belt buckle. Thank you to Capital Hatters and Hard 8 Pit Barbecue. All right, here's Waitley Sharon.
YMCA.
A Chinaman.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, he
Wow.
lost his nunchucks.
Hey. Some of you may YMCA.
85 points.
That guy Wang Chung's right there. Yeah.
85 points. All right, next it is Moolah, the milk cow.
Well, I think Moolah was a bull, right? Or what do we got going on here? That's no bull.
That's no bull. It's Devin Hay as Moolah, the
That's
cow.
no bull.
And the bucking horse he's drawn is called Milkshake.
Well, I have a
know.
little feeling we might have the milk cow blues.
We might. All right. Are we ready right here for Devin Hay? He's got to be better than 85 points.
Get you a pole.
We got it. Don't worry. Oh, you bet. Look at this. Dev is going to ride Milkshake.
Hey, that's right. That's a cowboy.
Literally. We're going to be at 84 points.
I get it now. I get it now.
All right. Our next competitor is Kid Rock. Woo, man.
You ready to ball with
He's
the
got-
ball, the bang, diggy, diggy,
He's
diggy,
got his
diggy, 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 diggy.
cigarette lit up. Cooper Lane.
Hey, some of the best times you ever had was a pack of Marlboro Reds and just cruising down the road.
He won't be able to talk tomorrow.
Oh,
All right.
here we go.
All right, let's watch old Kid Rock right here. All right, it's Cooper Lane trying to be better than 85 points. I don't know if he can see his horse from all the smoke.
His eyes are watering. All right.
He's got his guitar. Whoa!
Yeah. He about got hung up on the G string.
Hey, if Kid Rock rode broncs, he would act like that.
That was the power chord right there. That's a strong riff.
84 points
Yeah.
for Kid Rock. All right, here is Cole Lewis as Juan Valdez. The bucking horse he's drawn is called Coffee Bean.
Yo me lo estoy pasando muy bien. ¿Y ustedes? I asked if you're having a good time out there. You ready to watch another wild ride? ¡Échale más el gallo! Feed that rooster some more corn.
81 points for Cole Lewis, Juan Valdez. All right, next up is the half-naked Easter Bunny.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that he's going by the Jack Rabbit.
This is Coy Masters.
The Jacked Rabbit.
Yeah, something like that.
Let's go, TJ.
All right, here we go, the Easter Bunny. The bucking horse he's drawn is called Carrot Top.
I see another thing that looks like a carrot.
Yes! Oh, my!
He couldn't see the whole time. Ew. Hey, how about the Easter Bunny?
How about 87 points? Oh, man. The old Easter Bunny had all his eggs in one basket, though. All right, our next one is Zane Monet as the Borax. Dr. Seuss style. All right. Just stay back here, he says. All right, here we go. Trying to be better than 87 points.
Is that a loofah? Oh, look at this.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Woo. That was not the most fun way to come down.
No, I don't like green eggs and ham, Sam. I am.
87 points. 87 points. $87.5. 87.5 points. Takes him to the lead right here. All right, next to go.
Grandma? What are you doing? My.
This is Jace Lomheim. I don't know if this is Mrs. Doubtfire or Nana or Grandma or I don't know. But here we go. Jace Lomheim trying to be better than 87.5. Whoa. Oh, my. Look out below. Golly. Uh, 86 points. 86 points. All right, we got here is Nate Hill as the Flying Hawaiian. This is the last one. Nate Hill as the Flying Hawaiian.
Well, we've seen the Hawaiian lion.
Yeah, we have. All right, here goes Nate Hill. Woo, man. We're going to be 79 points. 79 points. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion of the wild ride is Zane Monet and the Borax. Woo! All right, well, folks, that does conclude the rodeo activity, but we are going to do our awards presentation.
We do say thanks to all of you for coming and being a part of it. We're going to celebrate our champions here in just a moment. Invite you to stay if you'd like. If you got to get on the road, please be safe.
Absolutely. If you're headed out, please travel safely. Thank you to our rodeo pickup men, and on behalf of Tarleton State University, thanks for coming out and being a part of the rodeo.